坐上了。
这小包包不要放哪儿？就不累了。这个，你说这像是月历 Morse 上面就是这样。
Personally, I've always been very aware of my accent. So when I go to a place like anywhere like in the US and like somebody tells me that I don't really have an accent or like, oh, like your English is so good, it makes me feel like strangely like in place and out of place at the same time.
When I stay in the US for a little too long, say it's like 4 months or so, then when I came back to Thailand, then Thailand becomes an alien place for me. And I need the time to adjust. And then after I came back in Thailand for like 4 or 5 months, then the US begins to be an alien place for me. And then it just goes back and forth all the time.
I've really struggled recently with this question of where my home is, because if we're saying home is where the heart is, then I guess half of it is in China and half of it is in America. So it's very split right now, I guess.
As a child, I definitely associated it with, physical surroundings. I think now I associate it more with people, and kind of I've begun to call, my close friends and family across the world home.
I feel like home is just somewhere you feel safe and loved and happy.
Memories that make me feel nostalgic.
Don't be putting those two words together, it's kind of bittersweet. It kind of makes me think of building community with other people that are or have been alienated. So it's kind of like that sweet side of like, well, find a community like affinity and things like that. But at the same time, it's still that really like sour word of alien where it's like, although this is your like your group and your home, like what's joining you is trauma is kind of a harsh word, but right, just being an outsider.